Welcome to the Learning Outsource Group's Professional Selling Skills Strategy Vault. Today's topic, developing relationships and disengagement. Hang on, here we go. Two selling questions which I get frequently asked are, what are the best and quickest ways to forge the right relationship with my customers, and when should I disengage from a prospect? Even though these two questions might appear to be on opposite ends of the selling spectrum, both can be answered with one strategy. The strategy is ask for cooperation commitments. First, consider the question of the best way to develop relationships with customers. Many sellers try to develop relationships by doing things for their customer, but doing all the work for the customer during their decision process can actually hinder relationship development because the customer is not partnering and working in their decision process. If you want to develop faster and stronger customer relationships, then ask clients to become active and participating partners in their decision. My recommendation, at the end of each meeting or discussion, always ask the client for a cooperation commitment. Share with them what you intend to do for them before speaking with them again, and ask them in turn to perform a task that should aid in moving their decision process forward. Here's an example. Ms. Prospect, before we meet again tomorrow, I'm going to prepare the list of references you asked for, and I would ask that you get a copy of your last bill so we can review your previous cost. Does that sound acceptable? If the client agrees to accept this responsibility, then their decision process is most likely moving forward and you are partnering with them. So just remember, it takes two people working together to forge a relationship. Now, let's consider the disengagement question. Disengagement doesn't necessarily mean that the seller won't communicate with the prospect in the future. It simply means that certain customer business situations may need to change before the seller can effectively re-engage and expect the customer to make a buying decision. So, when might be the right time to temporarily disengage? When the customer won't agree to a cooperation commitment. If the customer will not agree to complete even the smallest task to help move their decision forward, then they most likely do not perceive enough purchase decision value yet. And if you can't increase their value perception with additional questions and provided information, then it's most likely better, at least for now, to disengage. So, for developing the right relationships and determining whether or not to remain engaged, consider cooperation commitments. Give cooperation commitments a try. After you do, share it with a friend and give me some feedback. Until next time, great selling.